Well, there is a very important organization that's around us that many of us either don't remember about, don't know about, or need to be reminded about, and that's the American Cancer Society. They do so much for patients in need, for their families, and the patients themselves, and they've got a big event coming up called the Cattle Barons Ball. I want to say good morning to Jill Elder. She's the Senior Executive Director with the American Cancer Society. Good morning to you, Jill. Did I describe you correctly?
Good morning. You sure did.
And what is the Senior Executive Director of the American Cancer Society?
Well, I oversee all the activities that take place in Southeast Michigan, whether that's fundraising or the very important programs and services that we provide to cancer patients and their families. And we also want people to keep us in mind in terms of staying well. We're here to help when people have cancer, but we also want to make sure that people are doing the things that they can do to prevent cancer or detect it as early as possible when it's most survivable.
And Jill, I think none of us really think of the American Cancer Society so much as preventative, but that's what you're saying, where you're also putting your energies?
Absolutely. We want to help people stay well by quitting smoking if they're smokers.
Yes.
Lots of support through that process. Also, we know that good nutrition and more activity helps prevent some types of cancers. And then, in addition to that, we want to help people understand what kind of cancer screenings they can take advantage of so that they can detect cancer early. So things like mammograms, colonoscopies, those are all important preventative services.
Now, you mentioned nutrition. How would the American Cancer Society go about getting out the word about nutrition?
Well, we have a wonderful website that provides information to people and an 800 number. So you can visit www.cancer.org, or you can call us, our National Cancer Information Center, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at 800-ACS-2345. That's 800-227-2345. And there we have people available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to answer questions about preventative services or to answer questions if people have been diagnosed with cancer and they need something local in their area to help them, or they need questions to ask their doctor, or they have, decisions to make about treatment. All of that information is available all the time.
Now, is it just information they can get, or can people also turn to the American Cancer Society for actual assistance with things, whether it's a screening or to get somewhere? What kind of other things do you offer besides information?
If we don't offer the service ourselves, we keep a database of information of other organizations that do. So we try to be one-stop shopping, essentially. And we will try, if we don't have information about the particular service. I mean, we get calls for people who might even need a wheelchair ramp built for their house. And while we don't do that, we'll try to locate an organization or a company that would do that for someone. So we really try to meet every need that a cancer patient has.
It really sounds so very helpful, and I imagine that a lot of people don't think that they can just call you for some help with that.
No, we really have to spread the word that we're available, and like I said, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I mean, sometimes these questions are coming up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you really can talk to someone during the middle of the night to help calm your fears or your concerns.
What about with all the people that are without health insurance right now?
We have a health insurance assistance program, and what that means is that we will help direct people to resources that are available. So, again, you could call us any time of the day or night, and someone will help point you in the right direction, help answer some questions. It's very complicated. And so we're there to help assist people through that program, and we've been doing a lot of that over the last 2 years in particular.
And why the last couple of years?
Well, things have, taken a turn here in terms of the economy, and more people are finding themselves without a job or without insurance. I guess the other important thing to say is that sometimes even though people have insurance, it's not enough coverage. And so, again, you can call the American Cancer Society, and we can help you figure out what you might need to get you through your cancer journey.
And again, I want to say your website. It's cancer.org, or the phone number 800-227-2345. 227-2345. And we will have a link to this website off of our website, DetroitCommunityAffairs.org. I'm talking with Jill Elder. She's the Senior Executive Director with the American Cancer Society. And you've got a big event coming up that's going to help raise money, because I assume it costs a lot of money to be able to do all of these things and offer help to so many people.
It does, and all of these services that we provide are free of charge, and so it is important for us to continue to raise the much-needed funds so that we can meet the expectations and the needs of our community. So the Cattle Barons Ball is an important fundraiser for us. It's Saturday, November 7th, and we're at a new location this year, the Shotwell Pavilion on the campus of Oakland University, and we're very excited about that.
And you call it the Cattle Barons Ball. And what in the world is the Cattle Barons Ball?
I know, it's hard to imagine that people in Detroit can go Western, but we do a pretty good job of it, I have to say. So it's just kind of more of a casual event that we have, and it is attended by lots of our corporate partners, our health systems, and it's a good night. We come together, we enjoy some Western cuisine, we put our Cattle Barons attire on, so boots and hats and big belt buckles, and just talk with one another and raise the much-needed funds for our important services and programs.
And can anyone attend the Cattle Barons Ball?
Absolutely. We have tickets available for a discounted price this year of $175, and tickets can be purchased through our website at cbbdetroit.com.
CBB as in Cattle Barons Ball, cbbdetroit.com. And what would you like people to know about the American Cancer Society, Jill?
Well, I would like people to know that we're always available to meet their needs. And, our key mission here is to help people stay well, so encouraging people to get screenings, to stay healthy. We want to help people get well, so when they find that they may be faced with a cancer diagnosis, that they know they can reach out to the American Cancer Society for whatever their needs may be. We fight back against cancer through events like the Cattle Barons Ball, and we're really trying to find cures, and we've made a lot of progress over the years with cancer treatments and new discoveries, but we still have work to do, and I think our community knows that there's been much accomplished, but there's much more to do, so that's why we need people's support.
And I assume that it does not have to be actual cancer patients who call, that anyone can call for information.
Anyone can call anytime.
And why don't we give a little plug to all of the people that are helping out with the Cattle Barons Ball, if you might want to say who some of the donors are.
Absolutely. Well, I really want to thank our friends at Ernst & Young who have stepped up in support of this event, both with treasure and time and talent. We also have Lear Corporation, Ford Motor Company, Suburban Collection, Robert Bosch, CompuWare, KPMG. Those are some of our top sponsors this year, and we're just so happy to have their support again.
How great that they should generously reach out to the community, and there's so many areas that need help, and thanks to them for being willing to help out with the American Cancer Society. It's the Cattle Barons Ball, November 7th, and it is at Oakland University, and Jill Elder with the American Cancer Society. Let's hope you get a great turnout.
Thank you so much.